In October of 2021, the 90-Day Fiancé world learned that Giuliana Custodio had left Michael Jessen. A lot has changed since then, with Giuliana quashing a pointless paternity scandal after moving on with her new boyfriend. One thing that has not changed is Michael's financial difficulties. His house, which has been the center of a foreclosure fight for some time, is now on the market. Though he's not at the very top of the list, online estimates make Michael Jessen one of the richest 90-Day Fiancé stars of all time. Of course, since the franchise pays very little and often casts people who are struggling financially, it's a short list to begin with. Not all wealth is made equal, however, and one might say that Michael lost his house the same way that he lost his marriage. When the COVID-19 pandemic began in early 2020, many people, families, and businesses suffered sudden financial setbacks. Had the government offered real support to the people who needed it, many lives and hardships could have been spared. It is likely not a coincidence that it was in April of 2020 that Michael reported stopped paying the mortgage on his house. Michael's over $1 million Connecticut home has been tied up in foreclosure proceedings for some time. However, the case has a remote mediation hearing scheduled for about a month from now, on February 24th. It's not clear if that hearing will even need to take place, however. Starcasm reports that, over the weekend, Michael's property was listed as being for sale. The asking price is $280,000 more than Michael paid for it just 2.5 years ago, in July of 2019. That puts the total listing price at $1,475,000, and given the home's estimated value, it may sell for more than $200,000 more than that. The home was built in 1980. On the surface, it might sound like a standard upper-middle-class house with 4 bathrooms and 4 bedrooms, a deck, and a 2-car garage. However, the house has an impressive 3,904 square feet and sits on 1.06 acres. The deck and patio is an elaborate feature. It looks like Michael's business and income ground to a halt when the pandemic began, and clearly things did not sufficiently pick back up after lockdown. During this time, Giuliana Custodio found herself acting as the family's breadwinner through remodeling. Additionally, by her own description of things, she also felt that she was treated like a maid by the other adults in the household. That's right, adults plural. Like many families, Michael and his ex-wife Sarah Naso realized that they needed to make new arrangements for their kids in light of the pandemic. So Sarah and her husband, Sean, moved into the house with Michael, Giuliana, and Michael and Sarah's kids, Max and Cece. All of that could have been crowded but ultimately fine, for bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, remember, on its own. However, financial strain and cabin fever can do a number on any marriage. Combined with other issues, like how recent the marriage was and how Giuliana described being treated, and it was a recipe for disaster. Giuliana has moved on, leaving Michael, working in Europe, meeting a new man, and is currently pregnant with their first child. While Michael was clearly grief-stricken, ugly rumors, that do not add up if you do simple math, have accused Giuliana of getting pregnant by having an affair with Sean Naso. Giuliana quashed that. We hope that everyone involved can move on emotionally and financially.